Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And before we get in this video, I'd like to say a couple things. That last video I posted was supposed to be posted a couple weeks ago, so ignore me saying, oh, my birthday's in 2 weeks, this and that, because by the time y'all probably watching that video, my birthday's like already passed. It was like last week, and I just posted that video a couple days ago, and I was supposed to do a birthday vlog, but I didn't do it because like I want to like not. My birthday plans wind up like changing a bunch and like kept changing, so I was like fuck it at that point. And so yeah, and also ignore my hair is like late, but I still wanted to make this video for you guys, 'cause I know if I don't make it now I won't make it. So okay, so as y'all can tell by this title, today's gonna be a story time about how I had sex with a stranger. And before y'all go to like judging me, it's like not what it seems, but it is what it seems kind of. So yeah, I'm just getting this video. Okay, so this story takes place around this time this year, a little while after my birthday. And this boy came into my health class. He was new. He was from out of state. And like I fucked with the state where he was from, cause I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, and so I was talking to him for these like couple days, getting to know him. And like I remember that second day I had asked for a Snap. It was the first day I did it. And he had texted me on Snap, and then he called me on Snap. But usually like when somebody calls you on Snap, like most of the time they didn't mean to call you, like. But then like I was like, you meant to call me? He was like, yeah. And so he called me. I had given my number too, because he said he was gonna call me. And so I had given my number, but he called me on Snap. We were talking on and off that day. And I should have known, because yeah, I thought he was cute, but I didn't think anything was going to happen. And so, like, I should have known. But he had, because there was, like, little things, like, where he would make little comments, but I was like, we're friends, da, da, da. So, fast forward, we're on the phone one night. We had been on the phone that day, and then we had got off the phone, and then got back on the phone. And so, he was like, we're like just talking like about like sexual things, like our weird sexual experiences, just being open. And he had asked me like on a scale of 1 to 10, like how good is my head, and I was like, at that point like I never really did it like that, so I was like, no, I haven't really did it like that, so probably not that good. And he was like, oh, and he left it at that. So I was like, yeah, we're not gonna like talk about that. We're not gonna do nothing. And so fast forward to like a couple weeks later, we had been talking in class, and the weekend was coming up this week. And so I don't know how we got into it. We were texting and stuff, and he had wound up coming over to my house to hang out, because I guess I had suggested that you should come over and hang out. And so he came over. I was like, Mom, like, because I had to beg my mom, because like my mom don't be trying to let me do things like that, like have boys over. I was like, come on, Mom, you let Brianna, which is my older sister, like have dudes over, da da da. And so she was like, okay. And at this time, my sister and her boyfriend were like upstairs. This is gonna play a like huge part, well, not a huge part, but a minor part in this story like later. So remember that. So they were upstairs, and so he came in the living room. I was like, y'all gotta stay in the living room. I was like, okay. And we were watching Netflix movie he had like picked out, and we were watching and talking. And then after it turned off, we're just talking, getting into deep conversation. And all of a sudden, like he started like, okay, so I don't know how to explain this. So there's my couch. Okay, pretend it's my couch. And there's like a little stool, and we had our feet on the stool, the little couch footstool thing. And so he like, this is him, this is me, we're like sitting like this. And then he just like pulls me back, like leaning like that way, like laying against the couch kind of, yeah. And then he puts his hands in my pants and starts fingering me. And at this point I'm shocked. I don't want to be like, no, because I liked him. But then I was just like, what the fuck? Because, at this point, like, yeah, I did things, but I was still innocent. And, like, never, like, wasn't used to, like, a guy just, like, coming on to me, like, without, I don't know, us talking about doing things. And so I guess he took like that little conversation where he asked me about like, Hannah is, oh, we're gonna do something, or she's down, I guess. And so we were like, he did that, started fingering me, and then all of a sudden, like, I don't remember if like I sucked his dick first. Excuse my language, and or like he like had to take my pants off, and so all I know is I guess I sucked it, and then he started to take my pants off, and we were about to have sex on the couch, but then he was like, "Where's your room?" Matter of fact, like, "Where's your room?" I was like, okay, like, this is the sneaky part, because, like, I'm not allowed to have boys in my room. And so, like, whenever I be having, like, people over, it's, like, late at night, like it was, because, like, 8 or 9 something. My mom, like, sometimes, like, she goes to sleep, like, so easily. And so she was sleeping in her room. But the problem is, I know y'all see my door, but, like, my room is right across from my mom's. Like, it's right down that hall. And it's not even, like, a long hall. It's just right across. So whenever like I shut my door, like I don't be meaning to, but like sometimes it be like slamming. And so it was just like, he was like, okay, where's your room? And I don't know if he didn't know I wasn't allowed to have boys, but like, yeah. So we went there because like my sister, mind you, I was like, my sister and her boyfriend are upstairs, and like my living room's right here. And then you like, oh, you walk out, turn in, there's a kitchen. And you turn and you go upstairs, and there's my sister's room. So, like, they could have walked out into the kitchen, into the living room, you know, seeing what's going on. So, we went to my room, and I was trying to shut the door very quietly. And, yeah, I tried to shut it, but then I heard a slam. It's kind of slammed a little. And so, I was like, hopefully, you know, my mom thinks he's left at this point, and, like, this and that. And she thinks I'm just going in my room by myself. And so, we got there. You know, we got on the bed, and this is gonna be really personal and like deep, but like I never really rode like a nigga like that. You know what I mean when I say rode. And so I didn't want to tell him that. And so I was like, okay, like, and I guess he wanted me to get on top of him, and so I did, and I started, you know, riding a little bit, and then mid me riding, he gonna like ask, is my dick big? And in my head I was like, oh my god, like, what, nigga, why are you asking me that? Like, even if you don't think your dick big, like, be confident and be like, man, I got the biggest dick, you know, I can like really get the motion going, you know, be confident. But he asked me like he really didn't know, like no bitch has been like, oh, you got a big ass like dick, not to be vulgar, but like, yeah. And so I was like, yeah, because I didn't want to make it, like, awkward and stuff. And so I was like, okay. Yeah. And so, you know, we got back to what we were doing. When I say, like, at that time, like, it kind of, like, blew my mind. Because I was like, you know, I wasn't really as experienced. And so I was like, yo, no nigga did this and that. And, like, okay, I'm going to try to explain this to you guys. Okay, I was just looking at how long I've been recording. Ignore that noise. Let me try to explain this to y'all. Okay, so pretend like this little shape is like my legs, and then like I was like lean back with my like legs in the air like that, and you know just like while holding my leg, like that doesn't make sense at all. But yeah. And I was like, when he did that position, I was like, oh my god, like, what the fuck? Like, you know, no one's ever did that. And so then, like, I got, you know, on my knees, and I started, you know, sucking his dick or whatever. And then, like, he had nut in my mouth, and yeah. Oh my god, this is gonna make me sound like a whore. But yeah, and that's, like, pretty much what had happened. Oh, I left something out. Then, like, when we were, like, you know, having sex, he was like, what's my name? And I wanted to be like, nigga, your name is blank, you know, his name. I'm not gonna say his name. But I was like, daddy. And That was like the first time I ever called a nigga daddy like while fucking, cause you know I'm a shy girl. I'm a really shy girl, and so like when he said that, I was just like, let me not make it awkward. Let me just say that. And so yeah, I remember like, you know, I walked him out. You know, he had left a little bit after that, and like I walked him out, gave him a hug, and then we're like texting like after that, and I was like, oh my god, like I was like, I can't believe that just happened. And he was like, just kind of try to like play it off, like normal niggas be like, yeah, like I don't know, normal niggas just would have been like trying to talk about it, I guess. I don't know, but he was just like, yeah, like playing it off. And I was like, it would like laughing faces, and I was like, oh, okay. And so I remember I called my boy cousin, which like we be talking about stuff like that, and I was like, man, and all I could say is like, what the fuck, like this. Like, what the fuck? Like, because, you know, really at that time, this nigga had blown my mind. And so I was like, what the fuck? Like, that shit was, like, so good. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. And he was like, girl, like, calm down. He must have really, like, blew your mind or something, but it probably wasn't, like, all that. But still, I was just, like, mind blown. And fast forward, we, like, just stopped talking. And I found out, like, we stopped talking for a while, and like, when we stopped talking, I was like, damn, I shouldn't have, like, fucked that nigga, because, like, everyone was like, this nigga weird and annoying, and I found out he was annoying, and just did a lot of weird shit, and they started talking to me at the end of the year, and then he told, like, two of his friends that were, like, my friends, and, well, one of them was, like, my friend, kind of, and the other guy, like, I talked to, but, like, he was my crush. He started to become my crush, like, that, you know, we fucked. And I remember, like, my guy friend was like, you had sex with so-and-so? And I was like, no, like, trying to ignore it. But this was, like, the end of the year. And then I was like, damn. You know, this nigga was weird. Like, this whole time, like, when we weren't talking, I was like, this nigga weird. And then he did that at the end of the year. And I'm so glad, like, he moved. And he tried to talk to me after that. And I was like, oh, my God. But he moved all the way back to where he came from. And I'm happy about that, because, no, that wasn't it. But anyways, if y'all enjoyed this story time, I know it was like me like rambling off topic, and y'all want like another sexually related story time or any crazy story time, because my life crazy as fuck, like just let me know in the comments below. And make sure y'all like and subscribe. You know, just let me know how y'all felt about this video, or like what videos y'all want to see in the future. But as always, thank y'all for watching. Bye, and I love y'all.